I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, Rakadev to the Aki, and that's after this preaching is true. Double honor to my apostles and elders that's after this preaching is true. Shalom. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 37. By measure have he measured the time, and by thy number hath he numbered the time, and he doeth not more nor stray them unto the said measure of time, till the measure be fulfilled. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the noble. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. We're going to start at verse 1. For the ungodly said and reasoning with themselves, but not aright. See, that's what the wicked elite are doing. They trying to reason with themselves. They trying to figure out how can they keep us in bondage, prolong our slavery. They figuring out how can they get rid of the children of Israel. See, they got swords, they got needles, they got the microchip, they got their big guns. It's like they got their big weapons and their small weapons to try to destroy the nation of Israel. But not alright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. And see, people thinking how they gonna return from the grave. They ain't no such thing as reincarnation. Let's talk about rulership. How they gonna return from the grave when they falling from power? They ain't gonna return, cause the Israelite man gonna come into power. For we are born in our advantage, and we shall be hereafter as though we have never been. For the breath in our nostrils is a smoke, and a little spark is the morning of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirits shall vanish as the soft air. And that's talking about the nuclear missiles. Our body's gonna vanish, and their spirit gonna turn into the soft air. This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 22. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence? which have placed the sand, for the bound of the sea. He has set your time to rule. He gave you time to rule. You chose to rule wickedly, and you scrambling for your time. You feel the Lord closing in on you, really, by a perpetual decree that it cannot pass it. And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roaring, yet can they not pass over it. And you can't pass your time. You can't prolong your time. That's what the Lord telling Esau. You can't prolong your time longer. You can't. The Lord set a time for you to rule. You ain't even gonna have 1 nanosecond. The Lord already set up your time for you to rule. The second Ezra, chapter 6. Let me jump in at verse 7. Then answered and said, what shall be the part and asunder of the time? See, the Lord said time. He set a time for people to rule. Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followed? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, with Jacob and Esau. See, the Lord made a story in Genesis about Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob had held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So what that's supposed to mean? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna rule with the ruling class mentality. Is gonna rule the next kingdom to come. This is Ecclesiastes 8, verse 6. Because to every purpose there is a time and a judgment. Therefore, the misery of a man is great upon him. So this devil is misery. He's miserable right now. He don't want to give up his rulership. This is Psalms Psalms chapter 124 verse 4. Then the waters had overwhelmed us, the streams had gone over our souls. Job 9 verse 4. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who have hardened himself against him and have prospered. Who have done these? Esau. Job chapter 4 verse 10. The roaring of the lion and the voice of the fiercest lion and the teeth of the young lion are broken. See, this devil, when he got down, he try to flex. First, he trying to flex on us by showing by telling us, oh, get this vaccination, get this microchip, get this, get that. Man, he trying to flex on us by showing his military weaponry, by sending these National Guards, these martial law troops, into our cities. But at the end of the day, Esau gonna lose, bro. This story is already played out. He already gonna lose. This is Job chapter 15 verse 20. The wicked have travailed with pain all his days, and the number of his years hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears, and in prosperity the destroyer shall come upon him. See, the Spirit of the Lord is basically scaring these devils. They hear what we doing. They hear how we prophesying. They scared of their downfall. And they scared that they gonna go into captivity and we gonna beat their ass. They scared of that. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he shall wait for of the sword. And this damn devil, he waiting to use his damn sword. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahshua, by Hashem, Akashadash. Double honor to my apostles and elders who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom.